So last piece for today is the ignition talk. And we have a member here. She's Rebecca Freitag. She's a former UN Youth Delegate on Sustainable Development. She gives keynotes on sustainability at major industry players and co-founded FutureMap. And she's here today to give you an ignition talk, to give you a nudge to get active. I would say, come on over here, round of applause. This is your last input.
Let's be honest. Change is not coming in the way and the speed we want to see it. And as we all are change agents, we have to ask ourselves honestly. We have to question our approach. We demand others to move out of their comfort zone. But have we maybe become too comfy in our own comfort zone, aka bubble? The good news is times are changing. When I started with the topic 10 years ago as a bike activist, sustainability was an academic concept. It was the enemy for profit making, and it was something for hippies, right? And now, these days, when I talk to CEOs, I feel that they truly want to contribute to the change. Which is, by the way, coming from their kids demanding it at the breakfast table. But then how does it look like? So last week, I was at the Real Estate Summit on sustainability. But they mainly talked about decarbonization strategies. And then they always ask me, are you ready to pay more rent if we have renewable heating? Another example, I was at a meeting from a German supermarket chain, and I asked them, can't you just stop selling those cheaply produced eggs? And they responded, well, there are still enough customers out there buying it. They need it. So, and this is something that really gets me angry, right? They think sustainability only means reducing CO2. They think sustainability is something superficial that is only about having recycled packaging or planting a few trees. And this is the moment where we come in, because we work on the root level causes. Let's take ownership structure. For whom are you making products and what profit, and what are you spending it on? Are you making profit for the external shareholders? Or do you spend the profit on subsidizing organic eggs or paying the renewable energy infrastructure? So how can we create a business that truly belongs to the active entrepreneurs? The answer is steward ownership or cooperatives. And I see a lot of them here. We are not in neither nor. We know that anti-racism and climate protection can go hand in hand. And we all know and prove every day that sustainable business models work. And that makes us ambassadors for change. But only being good is not enough. We need to make our impact bigger. How? So I have this picture in my mind, which is like, we are a circle that so far has been looking each other into the eyes. Now it's time that we move our back to each other. We stand back by back. We're defending ourselves. We're like giving ourselves strength and like watching our backs literally. But then we are looking outside, looking into the world and finding the power to show that world that an economy within the planetary boundaries and social standards can work. And here I see two strategies that we can use. And I'm happy to discuss other strategies later. The first one is building up pressure by being good. Making a good product first. Competing about talents, competing about customers. And the second strategy is flying out, going to those mainstream institutions and partner with them. Because we all work on those solutions. And those solutions need to be more visible. And this is why I've co-founded Future Maps, which is Google Maps for truly sustainable places. And at Future Maps, we use 3 approaches to reach a wide variety of people. And I'm going to share them with you today. Our first approach is be stylish and nice to use. Because the product needs to be convincing, not only the idealistic idea behind it. In the end, Tesla, Patagonia, they have good products. Our second approach is partner with the big players. We are currently talking with MasterCard and HERE, that is a navigation system, because they also want to make the sustainable places visible to their customers. And our third approach is make sustainability easy to grasp, make it scalable, and don't lose your precious energy in deep discussions. So here's one case. We have a social restaurant that integrates long-term unemployed people, but they are not perfectly vegan. And they are on our map because we believe this is sustainable. But then we get critical remarks coming from animal rights activists saying, this is not ecological. But our approach is like, we need to see the bigger picture. We want to reach the mainstream. And the mainstream, to be honest, this is our experience, sometimes just want a simple yes or no. So I really encourage you to find your own way how you can make your impact bigger. My way and my motivation is the following. I see this hub as my nest. It's my safe space. It's like where I got the reliance that, you know, a sustainable society and sustainable economy can work. And this brings like an inner calmness and a trust that into our transformation. And then it's the news out there. It's the news about yet another environmental destruction that like gives me the energy, that fuels me to then, as a bird, spread my wings and fly out to the big industry players and then like bring them the fruits, the insights of our world. Show them how sustainable business models work. Show them our mindset. Show them our principles. I really encourage you to find your own way. So, dear change agents, let's protect our nest and let's find our courage to spread our wings in one way or the other and fly out. Our time is now. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Rebecca.